right, y'all. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Pastor Haynes. Oh, man, I know you got a good word this morning.
Thank you so much, Rickey Smiley, because all of us need God's mercy. And I've discovered something about God's mercy. It operates best in the midst of mess. When we mess up, when people mess over us, and all of us have been through either one of those experiences where we have messed up, we've let ourselves down, and we have experienced our own personal failures, but then also you've had people to mess over us, to mistreat us, and we find ourselves caught up in the mess of their drama. But that's when God's mercy shows up in such a special way. I love what the song says, because it says God's great mercy is tailor-made for you. It's tailor-made for me. I use the word tailored on purpose. Why? Because it's not off the rack mercy where it's a cookie cutter mercy. No, it's a mercy that is specifically suited for you and for your situation. And so they sing, great is your mercy toward me. I love that right there. God's great mercy is tailored. It's customized for your circumstance, for your situation, for whatever you're going through, for what has happened to you, for what's been done to you. Here's the good news. God's mercy gets in the midst of the mess and somehow makes us know where I have messed up. God's great mercy gets in the midst of my mess and somehow converts what was a mess up into a bless up. God's mercy gets in the midst of the mess and the drama that others bring into my life, and somehow God gets a blessing out of it for me when they intended something bad for me. Why? Because God's great mercy is customized. It's tailored for my situation, for your situation. But not only that, I love it because the song says it's a daily mercy. It's like God's mercy is daily. God keeps on blessing us. Isn't it good to know that the mercy from yesterday doesn't necessarily spill over in today? God gives us fresh mercy. God doesn't give us old mercy. God gives us fresh mercy because God knows that today's problems require new mercy. Today's difficulties require new mercy. So the good news is we serve a God who gives you customized mercy. We serve a God who is so good that God will bless you with fresh mercy to get you through whatever you're going through on this day. So go ahead and praise God, because God is great and God's faithfully giving us mercy to overcome whatever mess may come our way.
That's right, y'all. Senior pastor of the Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church, Pastor Frederick Douglass Haynes. Love you, Pastor Haynes.
Love you, Ricky. Thank you.
Front page coming up next. Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
13 minutes after the top of the hour. Yes, indeed. Front page going down right about now. In for Eva Marcille, Maria Moore. Good morning.
Good morning, Rock T. Here are some of the headlines on the front page. In coronavirus news, the U.S. passed more than 3,000 deaths for the first time since the pandemic started. And today is the day that the FDA Vaccine Advisory Panel is expected to approve the Pfizer vaccine for emergency use. If approved, the first vaccines could happen within days. President Trump is still up to his played-out tricks. Trump has now joined a lawsuit filed by Attorney General Ken Paxton of Texas to throw out millions of votes from several states. In other news, Trump's attorney, Rudy Giuliani, has been released from the hospital after being treated for COVID-19. President-elect Joe Biden's son, Hunter Biden, is under a federal tax investigation. And 48 states, along with the federal government, are suing Facebook, claiming that the company abuses its power by blocking out or buying up its competitors like Instagram and WhatsApp. Finally, here's something to keep in your back pocket. If you're looking for a way to send a last-minute gift, Uber has added an option that allows you to use the service to send holiday gifts or supplies to families or loved ones. All right, so I'm Maria Moore, and that's what's happening in the news. Rock T, what is good in sports?
Well, Maria, let me tell you about James Harden. Must have 6 consecutive negative COVID-19 tests before the NBA will clear him to practice with his Houston Rockets teammates. Harden recently attended rapper Lil Baby's birthday party in Atlanta, and he spent a few days in Vegas, so they want to make sure all his tests come back negative. Philadelphia Eagles fans, get ready. Your starting quarterback Carson Wentz has been benched. Backup quarterback Jalen Hurts will start this Sunday versus the New Orleans Saints, so everybody going to be watching that right there. 40-year-old retired NBA star Paul Gasol may be making a comeback to rejoin the Los Angeles Lakers and not only play with LeBron James, but his younger brother, Mark Gasol, who just recently signed with the Lakers, man, so that'll be kind of cool right there. Last but not least, Evander Holyfield's son, Evan, says that he is all for his pops fighting Mike Tyson for a 3rd time, and says that Evander will whip Mike for a 3rd time, and he said, listen, put me on the undercard. And if y'all don't know, Evan Holyfield is 4-0 as a professional boxer. So we'll see what happens, Big Dog. There it is. Gary with the T. What's happening?
All right, y'all. We all know that Wendy Williams recently lost her beautiful mother, Miss Shirley Williams. Well, let me tell you, I think people are picking on Wendy, honey, just because, honey, she's probably down right now. It's being reported, y'all, that legendary singer Dionne Warwick is blasting Wendy Williams, y'all, after she was told that the talk show host was talking trash on a television show. Now, my thing is, honey, that's Wendy. She talked, but she probably said nothing bad about Miss Warwick. But they're saying, y'all, that Wendy apparently included a story about the legendary R&B singer during a recent airing of the talk show, and Warwick was alerted by one of her friends about the situation. Now, they're saying it was unclear what was said, but Dionne decided, baby, to light Miss Wendy up, honey, on Twitter now that she's doing Twitter and stuff, and telling her, baby, to keep her name out of her mouth. That is that. Maria, y'all come on, think about it. I mean, Miss Warwick, girl, she just started doing Twitter yesterday, girl, and you listening to what somebody else
Ain't she like 80-something?
Thank you.
Yes, she get that senior citizen read. She is going off. Man, I'm here for it. I am here for it.
And you know, and that's sad, honey. Miss Dionne need to just walk on by, honey, like she said her song, honey, and leave damn Wendy alone, child. But nevertheless, honey, this girl is trying to let Miss Williams have. Now, she don't know, honey, when Wendy, once she get real well, honey, she gonna go after this girl, so she better stop talking about her, honey. Stop talking trash, honey. Because I don't think, honey, it's a good thing for Miss Warwick to do that, child. But anyway, that's neither what, here nor there. All right, the color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today is sugar almond. On the high end, you say sugar almond, and on the low end, you say beautiful brown. That's your color for today. Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all. Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 29 minutes after the hour. Y'all time for the hot spot. What up, Brett?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brett Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into this thing. Rihanna was ranked number 69. No, she was ranked 69th on the annual list that is comprised of business leaders, heads of state, and entertainers. Among Forbes' 100 most powerful women, according to Forbes, she is one of the most publicly charitable celebrities, and despite her musical success, she has made most of her money from Fenty Beauty. And right behind her, at number 72, is Beyonce Knowles, who celebrated for her highly successful On the Run 2 tour with Jay-Z, her homecoming album, Netflix special, and partnership with Adidas for her activewear line Ivy Park. And we got Taylor Swift, who coming in at number 82, was recognized for her most recent albums and her political activism, asking fans to support the Equality Act with her 2019 single, You Need to Calm Down. Now, the only two other entertainers to appear on the list were director Ava DuVernay and actress and producer Reese Witherspoon. So congratulations to them. All right, y'all, moving on. Lord have mercy. Kate Michelle was dragged yesterday after she tweeted about R. Kelly, y'all. She wrote, I swear if Rob was here, so many of my musical questions would be answered. If you have a mentor, you need to learn as much musically as possible, but I took days of learning for granted, never knowing this will happen to him. She continued, I'm trying to create the most genuine last R&B record, and I really need to play it for him, but you can't. It hurts. I have to be confident in my skills and do this alone. After she started getting dragged, she wrote once again, I'm not defending a single soul. Wrong is wrong, but within separating the man from the music, musically I've trusted him my whole career, and now it's time for me to trust my own self. She later added, no one will ever understand how heavy it is watching the person who saved your life be crucified in front of the world for their sickness. Woo. Lord have mercy. Yeah.
That's pretty deep. I don't understand. I don't think she said anything that would cause anybody to drag her on on Twitter, she said how she feels. She said nothing that he was innocent, nothing about, you know what I mean?
Right.
Right to express himself without being dragged.
Right, because if he saved her life and helped her out and did her good, like, why is she going to say something bad about him, you know? But you can't say nothing these days. Everybody's so sensitive about everything. She didn't...
And judgmental and opinionated.
Yeah, she didn't say nothing bad. I mean, she said he helped her. And if that's the truth, what can you do about the truth, Rick? You know what I'm saying? All right, y'all, moving on. Summer Walker has announced that she is launching her own label entitled Ghetto Earth Records as a joint venture with Interscope. That's right. She also revealed that Noah, who's featured on her Life on Earth EP, is the first signee. She said in the statement, "I came up with Ghetto Earth because the earth is ghetto. I don't want to be controlling over my artists' music. I want them to be fully involved in everything they put out. I'm just here to support and help them get to wherever it is they're trying to go in life." And I'm not mad at her for this, because oftentimes you become an artist and you become successful and you just think all about yourself. Because she's relatively new, I think this is dope that she's trying to help other people so early in the game. So that's what we all try to do once we get in and see how much of a dirty game it is, and we try to bring people in it. We try to get in the game. What you say, Gary?
Is the earth ghetto? I mean...
Well, in her opinion, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. If she feels it's ghetto and she wanted to call her record label that, then that's what it's called. Ain't nothing we can do about it. It's called Ghetto Earth Records. All right, y'all, that's going to wrap up the hot spot. Coming up next, we got Special K with the news that you absolutely, positively cannot use. And why don't y'all hit us up for them wake-up calls at 1-866-9-RICKEY. That's 1-866-9-RICKEY. The time now is 27 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 12 before the top of the hour, y'all. It's about that time. Special K, what up?
What up, Rick? Hey, man, I got another public service announcement, and you know these are always very important for our community. Let me shout out my homeboy, Anthony Toot Davis, who helped me out on Facebook when I put the call out that I needed some more words that black people mess up that we got to fix. And shout out to black people who keep their same nickname from elementary school well into their 50s. There's nothing wrong with that.
Oh, yeah. My stepdad
Anthony Toot Davis. There you go. All right, so let's start with a couple of phrases. All intensive purposes. All intensive purposes. What you're really trying to say is all intents and purposes.
Right.
How about this one? You a praying man, right? Pray the Lord my soul to keep. Pray the Lord my soul to keep. How about pray the Lord my soul to keep? How about
my soul to keep?
Yeah, it ain't soul to keep. How about watermelon? Wall-a-melon. No, it's watermelon. How about ranch? We all know what ranch is. Your grandmama say that. What she really means is rinse.
Rinse. You rinse it off, but when you rinse it off, that means it ain't no more soap in it.
Right.
Maria, I know you know, Maria.
You clean.
Hey, Maria, speaking of soap, how about bathe? B-A-Z-E. What she really trying to say is bathe. Bathe.
Yeah, bathe is
when
you take a bath, but when you bathe, you scrub that dirt off. You scrub the dirt and the dead skin off when you bathe.
How about throw up? Yep. How about throw up? How about we go on and put that R after that H and say throw up?
Yeah, throw up is when you throw up, but when you throw up, you're in the car and you throw up, you praying to the Lord at the same time, saying that you'll never drink again.
It's serious.
Kind of like
take that R
like
out.
what Brat be doing. She get wasted.
No, that don't even happen to Brat.
You can handle your own Brat?
I can handle
Brat,
mine.
you don't throw up?
Mine. Not at all.
Okay, right.
Not at all.
Brat, you a soldier.
Not at
How about
all. The
Atlanta?
army of the Lord.
How about Atlanta? Atlanta is a name. Atlanta is a city. Okay. Smelt.
No,
there's no such word as smelt.
No,
it's smelled.
Atlanta is Bankhead and Riverdale.
Yeah, Atlanta is Bankhead, Riverdale.
Atlanta is everywhere
some
else.
parts of the country. Atlanta is a beautiful city.
Atlanta, that's Bankhead, man.
Keisha Lance Bob.
Don't play with me.
Hey, but you know what, Rick? In those parts of Atlanta, guess where they live? Apartments.
Not apartments.
Everywhere else, they live in apartments.
And they're together.
And in those apartments, guess what they have, Rick?
What?
A bathroom. B-A-F-F-R-O-O-M. Bathroom.
That's the one. That's the little one in the hallway with the little shower in there. That's the one in the hallway that everybody uses because the master bedroom don't have a bathroom.
And in Atlanta, guess where they go when they get hurt? Hospital.
Oh, yeah.
The hospital. Not the hospital, but the hospital.
Hospital is Grady.
How about Orange?
Parkland Hospital in Cooper Green.
Exactly. We naming out all the hood spots. How about Orange? Orange is not a color. Orange is a color.
That's how people from Baltimore say it, orange.
Orange, yeah.
How about
That's
Pillar?
Moore.
Maria Moore. How about Pillar? P-I-L-L-A. What you're really trying to say is pillow.
Yeah,
I swear
pillow
we'll get
is
this
the
right.
white thing that you lay your head on when you go to sleep. Pillow is anything you can prop your head on. It could be the arm couch. It could be the arm of the
balled-up
sofa.
jacket.
Right.
It could be a sweater rolled up on some baby clothes. It don't matter.
Yes, sir.
It could be your dirty clothes bag with laundry in it.
Yes, sir.
How about Mike Donald's?
Yep.
What the hell is Mike Donald's, Rock T?
Somebody a dude named Mike that owned McDonald's.
That's what.
Hey,
old
how about
people-
McDonald's? How about McDonald's?
Yeah, old people, senior citizens. Y'all go down there to McDonald's and get me something, a sandwich.
McDonald's.
My grandma
How about
cussed me out.
phone?
My grandma cussed me out of McDonald's. You don't want no potatoes to go with your sandwich.
Hey, but you know where you'll find a McDonald's at?
Where?
In Walmart.
Who says
Yeah, with a
Walmart?
K. Walmart?
Yeah, that be them chicks that got that fast.
Oh, yeah. She say Walmart and she say foam for phone. If she say foam, it's F-O-A-M. But she really talking about her phone. Oh, yeah. She about to put that thing on you, boy.
All right, y'all. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. 4 minutes after the hour, Gary has the tea and the clue of the day. What up, Gary? I'm sorry. Brought to you by
Disney, Big Dog, inspired by a true story. Disney's Safety is streaming Friday only on Disney Plus. Gary, what up there, Mike?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Thursday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. People are talking about it, and it may come to fruition. It's being said that Tiffany Haddish may lose her career forever, allegedly. And they're saying she may not ever get another Grammy or be nominated for another Grammy in life because they're saying she turned down an offer, honey, to host a Grammy pre-show. And they're saying it's all because the organization was trying to make her foot the bill for everything. Now, they're saying that the comedic actor says she was offered the hosting gig for the Recording Academy's 3-hour pre-telecast ahead of the main show in January when she was told that she wouldn't get paid. It gave her a pause. She said, what? Then she said that she was told everything else would come out of her own pocket as well as include hair, makeup, wardrobe costs. And she said, honey, no, ma'am, y'all need to kick rocks. But the killer thing about it is Tiffany, y'all, is in fact up for a Grammy this year for her Netflix comedy special Black Mitzvah. And they said she was nominated last year, too, for a spoken word project. Should she have done it for free? Because they're saying she's starting to act like Monique now. They're saying this is rumored that because with Monique, was being blackballed because she didn't do all the stuff she was supposed to do for her movie and what have you for free. They're saying these people should do this for free because this let the world know that they really care.
Ain't no damn exposure.
Yeah,
They should pay her. They pay everybody else.
Yep. Yep.
And then you gonna ask her, you won't even supply transportation, makeup, hair, all of the things that you need. You're gonna make her go in her pocket to do something for you. That's
At
crazy.
least supply the basics if you're not going to pay for the job getting done.
Right.
Yeah, but they said the Recording Academy tells people that, because the pre-telecast isn't put on by CBS, but rather themselves a non-private, that they said that it's normal, y'all, for the hosting job to be pro bono, and apparently it has been for a while, so why would she come there and start thinking that she could get money when it's normally been pro bono, which means it's free?
Yeah, that's what she deserves. I mean, if you need the promotion, like, you don't need exposure, like Ricky said. Like, pay me or find somebody else. That's how I feel about it.
Well, she won't be
or if they don't pay anybody, that's fine. But take care of hair and makeup and wardrobe.
Yeah, at least
and
that,
stuff.
at
Don't
the
make
minimum.
nobody go in their pocket.
Yeah.
Well, we gonna say how
And
this
then
turn
don't
out.
label somebody difficult and say she like Monique or whatever just because you say no to something. That's a new thing. That you say no to anything, you're difficult or mean.
Yeah, well, we're going to see how this turn out because I'm sure, we as African Americans love Grammys, so I hope she could get it together so she can get her a Grammy. All right, moving on. In other celebrity news, y'all, T.I. to the rescue again, y'all. Baby, they're saying T.I., he's known for, helping people out and helping his friends out, but not in particular, he's helping his friend out, Meek Mill. I don't know if y'all heard the terrible news, y'all, but they're saying Meek Mill was trending, honey, earlier this week because he posted a video, y'all. He gave a measly $20 to some young Atlanta kids, y'all, that was selling water. They're saying the kids were selling the water for $1, but Meek Mill was generous enough to give them $20. The kids say, what in the hell are you doing? They say the kids were not satisfied and felt that the rapper should have given them more. Now, they're saying that Meek shared the moment on his social media, and a lot of people, y'all, took the children's side because they were saying, first of all, Meek Mill was in a $500,000 Rolls Royce, and they're saying he gave those kids a measly $20. Now, Meek said, quote, he said they appreciate it. He said they're just hustling damn kids. But a lot of people went in on him and said that he should have given them at least about $500 or at least, for the water and stuff. But, it's a sad day, but T.I. came to his rescue and said Meek is his friend or whatever, and he's going to always be his friend. He said Meek is always welcome in Atlanta whenever he wants to be here, y'all. So,
but just as a hood flex, he could have threw a hundo out there. I'm saying he going to flex in the hood,
Well, I don't think he was in the hood. He was in Buckhead, shopping or what have you, because that's the picture like he was in Buckhead. And,
what they doing in Buckhead selling water?
What? Yeah, girl, you ain't been to Buckhead?
That's where the money is.
Selling water.
Yes, man. Yeah.
They run up to you based on the type of car you drive.
Yeah.
That's why
they be all in. Girl, did you say they was all in your window?
Well, Rick, I didn't want to say nothing, but baby, I'm so scared of them boys. Yes, they were all in. The truth, y'all, I'm going to tell the truth. Let me tell y'all something. I was scared. These damn boys got mad at me. They threw water at me for one thing. And then out of only that, though, child, this is the truth. I run the red light when I see them. I run the red light. Because I'm just scared of them. Because if you give one of them someone, then the whole 12 of them will run up to your car. So, honey, yes, I ain't mad at me. I just wasn't going to say anything, but Ricky said you said yes. No, baby.
They are pretty aggressive.
Yeah, so, baby, so it was just something, but we glad
clutch your pearls when they came into your car.
Baby, clutch my pearls and hit the gas, honey. So,
you did the white woman.
Baby, I did the white woman, honey. I'm like, girl, not today, honey. Yes, honey. So, congratulations that Meek got out safe, honey, and, that T.I. is taking his side, and, just letting the world know that, I mean, $20 is a lot, man, because the water, if it's $1, you could go buy 3 cases, and the water ain't up but $2 a case. So he gave him enough money to buy a lot of cases of water and what have you.
Didn't have to give him nothing, no matter how much money he had. Ain't nobody wrote no lyrics. Bottom line, anything somebody give you is enough. Who is anybody to get to decide what should be given? Then you give it to them. You got an opinion on it. If you got an opinion on it, then you give it to them. How about that?
I didn't want to say that.
I'm always against the ones who always gonna sit back with their thumbs and voice an opinion on something, but you ain't gave nothing.
Yep.
So if you feel some kind of way about that, then you go to the same place where he was and you give. How about that?
The color today is one of my favorite colors. My color today is sugar almond. On the high end, you say sugar almond, and on the low, just say brown. That's your color for today.
All right, y'all give it up and Gary with the team. All right, man, listen, we got your wake-up calls. Call us up, 8669-RICKY, 8669-RICKEY. Hit us up, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. All right.
Hey, here we go.
Come on, here we go.
Wake up, wake up. It's time to get yourself together. Cause he woke you up this morning, slid you in your house, you so would be better. Wake up. Encourage each other and be productive. The Rickey Smiley Morning Show, wanna know where you calling from. So come on and tell her and just wake up.
Good morning, this is Leslie calling from Naptown. Naptown, wake up, stay safe, keep your mask on.
This is the incredible Mike T from Philly. I want to wake up everybody in Philly and my peeps over in Pennsauken. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
My name is Deborah. I listen to you all every morning. Good morning to everybody. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Call from Columbus, Ohio. This is her. Want to wake up my wife, Lisa, my family, my kids, and my sister. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up.
Greetings to you from beautiful Lincoln Heights. This is Nettie calling. And I want to say I am listening to the Rickey Smiley Show. Right on, right on.
You can stop paying for car repairs. Get protected before your rent repair bill hits. Dial 800-594-7160 on your mobile phone now. 800-594-7160. 23 minutes after the hour, y'all, we got Church in 60 Seconds with Pastor Fred up next.
All right, y'all, ladies and gentlemen, Church in 60 Seconds. Y'all give it up for Pastor Fred.
That's a fruit.
God bless you, Brother Ricky. It seems as if it has been a month of Sundays since I spoke with you. You know, we are going through a very unfamiliar time right now. I'm quarantined here at the pastor study. I came to the pastor study, and unfortunately, Deacon Swizzleton, you know Deacon Swizzleton? Yeah. Put a lock on the door, and he put it on backwards, and I haven't been able to get out.
Lord have mercy.
The members are too afraid to come down to the church and let me out. So I've been locked up. They won't let me out. Locked up.
Preach.
Come on now.
Fortunately, here in the pastor study, we have a shower. We have other things. But you know, we have become so spoiled. I remember when the pastor study only had a desk and a chair. Yeah. You know, that's why some of us are having a hard time going through this quarantine. Yeah. Yes. It's because we've become so spoiled. We got so much. We don't remember that we didn't have nothing. Yeah.
Right now.
Coming up, we didn't have a thing.
Come on.
We didn't have much. But now.
Yeah. Oh, but now.
So much. We can't stand not having nothing.
Come on now.
But I came to encourage somebody. Remember where you came from.
Yes.
Where you from? Please don't let me out. Let me out.
Y'all give it up and show your love right now for the one and only Pastor Fred. Anybody by My Computer Career. If you don't absolutely love what you do, go to mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation today and become an information technology professional in as little as 4 months. That's mycomputercareer.edu. Chicken and waffle mix coming up next. Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 11 minutes before the top of the hour. John Lyons killing that mix as always. Chicken and waffle mix going down real big. Ja, what's up, pimpin'?
I'm good, man. Yo, y'all already know y'all looking like on Thursday, man. Of course, yo, make sure you link me on the Instagram at JAH Lion Zone.
JAH Lion Zone. Hey, man, we appreciate you coming to work every single day. Unlike your homie, Black Tony, man. What's up, bro?
Hey, what's up, Shawty? Hey, cuz. I'm glad you on the phone, Shawty. I need to ask you a question. You know, Shawty, I think I need a lawyer. I ain't gonna be the other day, Shawty, because I'm waiting on my sister to call me back. She supposed to be getting me a lawyer, because I think I'm gonna go to jail.
What you done did now, Tony?
Shawty, I ain't did nothing. I had
going to jail?
Cause my grandma told me some folks came over to the house yesterday, looking for me, talking about they were looking for me by my whole name, talking about they were looking for Don Johnny Williams. They were looking for me by my white dude and said he was an agent with Earth. They left a letter. He left his business card. Talking about I need to call him.
Oh wait, can we get that full name again? What's the full name?
He Don Johnny Williams. He with Earth. Y'all ever heard of Earth? It's a special agent with Earth. Yeah, IRS.
Oh, the IRS, man. Earth.
Yeah, they can't see me. Huh?
So you owe the IRS some money? You ain't paid your taxes?
I don't know, Shawty. Talking about, if my grandma talking about to my boy, well, you ain't pay your tax. I said, yeah, I paid tax when I was working. When I paid tax back in when I was working at a grocery store. I used to work at a grocery store.
So you don't report that trap money you be making every day?
No, Shawty, I paid tax when I was working at a grocery store back in '97.
That's the last time you paid your taxes?
Huh?
That's why they came to get you, man.
Shawty, I can't go to jail, so it's almost criminal.
See, you would have been coming to work every day. You got a company who will help you with that.
Oh, my nerve bad right now, so I need a lawyer.
Tony, go ahead and let it out, Tony. Go ahead and take the rest of the day off. Let it out. We understand, man.
I ain't crying because I'm scared. I'm crying because I'm frustrated.
What you frustrated for?
I I ain't got no lawyer. Oh, what you, man? Oh, I need that hug. Oh.
You gonna talk Eva hug? Marie?
You can't do that for me. You know damn hard.
6 minutes after the top of the hour, it's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Gary's Tea is happening right now. What kind of mess you got today, Pimpin'?
Good morning, Ron T. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Thursday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood, and here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Gaboris Sidibe, we all know and love her. I know, especially the special case, just love Miss Gabby, honey. Well, baby, this girl, honey, she said she didn't need a super authentic photo, y'all, to check out rapper Twista, y'all. Now, Twista was posting, y'all, a disgusting bullying meme, y'all. She said it was trying to destroy her, honey, and later on he had to go on ahead and apologize to this girl, talking about the precious star. Now, they're saying, y'all, that she brilliantly clapped back, honey, at the fast spitting MC after he posted a meme, honey, displaying a side-by-side photo, y'all, of Miss Precious and model Bernice Burgos, y'all. Now, he captioned,
Wait a minute.
Yeah, they say, honey, Gaboris caption, it was what he put, option A. And that was Miss Precious. He said, added, she's super successful, while Bernice is listed as option B, a couch surfer with no car, 3 kids, and 12,000 followers, honey. So then he asked the followers, y'all, who y'all choose. And baby, Miss Precious went in, baby. She obliterated him. They said, baby, obliterated.
And she should have.
Yeah, she
How
said,
dare him?
Nah, she said, wow, gee, honey. She said, at Twitter, she said, I only like you as a rapper. I forgot about it in 2005. She said, but good luck, honey, with option B, honey. Then she gave him a kiss emoji, honey, and stuff like that. But Twister immediately, y'all, he had to delete that post, y'all. He said, because, honey, he said, I was working real hard that day, and it was a mistake. He said, I was traveling most of the day when I saw the mistake. He said, I immediately had it taken down. I don't know, honey, her directly, but my sincere apology to her.
Where did he post that, Gary?
It's on, it was on Instagram, honey.
I'm going to write a letter to them. I hope they delete his account.
Exactly. But he was wrong for that, baby. He got Miss Precious, baby, honey, looking something.
That clapback was everything.
Wasn't it, though, Maria?
From being a rapper in 2005.
She still got a career. He don't.
Thank you, honey. I'm like, all right, baby. She let him have it, honey.
I just think oftentimes we repost stuff and we don't think about what it would do to offend somebody. I don't think he meant any harm, because I know Twister, he got a good heart. He from Chicago. He not even trying to hurt nobody's feelings. He reposted something somebody else had posted and it got misconstrued. And he apologized. Let's move on.
Well, he should have damn read it before he posted.
Yeah, it's funny, Kay, you always got something negative to say about her.
I ain't never said nothing negative about her. I talked about how much I loved and lusted after her.
You always talk about her.
She's a beautiful woman. I ain't never said nothing
yes,
bad about
she
her.
is. Yes, she is.
Moving on, child.
Market now, so.
Speaking of beautiful woman, y'all, baby Cardi B, honey, she said, honey, she has always been honest, baby, about her body type, and we all know that, honey. But regularly, they said she told her fans, honey, she admitted, y'all, yes, she underwent some surgery and it was a little curvy, but they're saying that the WAP, is it WAP or WAP? The WAP rapper.
Oh, wow.
They say she always had aspirations, baby, with a look, honey. But this is what Cardi B now, Maria, y'all, and Brett, y'all need to help me out with this. She said, y'all should let people know, honey, because she always wanted to be fine, baby, back in school, honey. She said, honey, and she remember this, honey, how she would get around that shortcoming in high school, honey, to convince her classmates that she had more body, yada. Well, they're saying her trick, y'all, for adding curves was simply, what she would do, y'all, honey, she would take 2 pair of tights, honey, thick tights, y'all, and she said she would put them under her jeans, baby, to make her booty look fatter. Did y'all do that?
Yep. I know somebody who used to do that.
Really?
Yeah.
Did she stuff the tight? Because it makes it look smaller to me.
Yeah, but she said it made it look, and then they said, honey, she said also, some of her fans were saying, honey, what they would do is they would take their mom's blouses or socks and push them up to make their breasts look bigger and stuff like that. I know a lot of men do that too with socks in their pants and stuff, but they said, honey, that she said that she would do it.
Yeah, I do that.
Anybody ever do that?
A lot of men who do that. Do you?
No, I'm not saying I ever did it. I'm just saying.
You did that?
No, I ain't.
He said he did?
You know he did. He used to be a scrupple. You know he was stuffing that little stocking.
Okay. Oh my God. So a lot of people was
do what you gotta do.
No,
do what you need to do.
We gotta pray, honey. Did anybody ever do something like that, y'all?
We done admitted it. Move on.
Do what you need to do.
The color today, y'all, is honey, one of my favorite. Speaking of education, the color today is sugar almond. say sugar home down the lunch. Just say beautiful. That's sugar little.
Y'all give it up for Gary with the T.
Oh, sugar homie, baby. Sugar homie.
Man, I don't know if you guys heard about the grandmother that's blowing up on TikTok after accidentally sending a new picture to her granddaughter. She, of course, was shook because you just cannot unsee your granny naked. So we want everybody out there to call us up. Let us know if you've ever seen anything that you wish that you could unsee. But you know what I'm saying. 866-9-RICKY. 866-9-RICKEY. Call us now. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 14 minutes after the top of the hour. Like I said, man, if you don't aware of this story that's blowing up on TikTok, there's just some things that you cannot unsee. There's a video that has gone viral after being shared by millions. Marquita Green posted a video on TikTok of the apology her grandmother left on her voicemail. Now, in the video, Marquita's at work and extremely disturbed to the point she can no longer function at work. And because her grandmother accidentally sent her a nude photo, her grandmother immediately called and left a message for Marquita to please delete the photos she meant to send to her friend Brian. Here's the audio.
Raven, this is your grandmother. I apologize so much. I sent you pictures. I pushed your name by mistake. I meant to send it to my friend. Please delete that picture from your group. Please, Grandma, baby. Grandma, when I looked up at my thing and I seen it, I felt so bad. I was sending it to Brian.
Oh, boy.
Oh, man.
She sound like somebody you don't want to see.
I thought she might have been like a 40-something-year-old or 50-something-year-old fly grandma, but she sound like she got some age on her.
She got a cigarette hanging out her mouth while she was recording that voice.
Yeah, that's what it sound like.
Oh, Lord.
Them things look like two brown shirt socks full of mud.
Grandmama sent this to you?
I don't know, Lord. I don't know what I would do, Lord.
Yeah.
Neither one of my grandmothers would have pulled this one off. I had them old school grandmamas that you ain't send no nudes. You ain't do that. They didn't have them kind of phones, so they wasn't great with their phones yet. So, oh Lord, I can't imagine this though. Oh, and it would be something I definitely can't unsee. Oh Jesus, my grandma used to talk to me sometimes about her.
Gary, I know.
Go ahead, hon.
Hello.
You say
Gary, I know Gary got something that you didn't either send something that you weren't supposed to.
Oh no, let
or
me tell
you
you something, baby.
something.
I make sure, honey, I watch the name if I'm sending something before I push the damn button.
Okay.
No sir,
Hey, Rob.
You'll never see me, baby, honey. That costs to see me, honey. So
hello.
Hey, I know he a well-respected friend of the show, but y'all remember that selfie of Reverend Al? That workout selfie that Reverend Al Sharpton took, and it went viral.
Oh, when he looking like a 12-year-old boy in the body. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It went viral.
Maria Moore, is it happening to you?
Well, on the topic of the nudes, I don't even. I'll just say retractable skin. The first time I saw that, I was like, and y'all know what that is.
Yes.
I was like, oh, I was like, wrong. Yeah. And I was like, oh, it's an extra down there, What is happening?
Yeah.
So the question is there something that you have seen and now you cannot unsee? So we want you all to call us up right now. We're taking your phone calls. 866-9-RICKY. 866-9-RICKEY. 17 minutes after the top of the hour, it's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It's 26 minutes after the top of the hour. So we talking about this grandmother that's blowing up on TikTok after accidentally sending a new picture to her granddaughter. We taking your phone calls. We want to know if you've seen something that you just cannot unsee but wish you could. 866-9-RICKY. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Good morning.
Unfortunately, as a kid, I walked in on both of my parents doing the do, and they do not live together. That's all I'm saying.
One time I was cleaning my grandmother's bedroom, and I found a dildo in her clothes. I was just disgusted. I threw it down and just ran out the room.
I came home from school one day, and I walked in the house, and I went into my mom's room. The doors were locked, and they were in there bumping and grinding.
My father bent over, I saw his balls and everything else. It was the worst memory of my life. Sometimes I wake up at night thinking about it. It was terrible.
Oh, right, Brad, your turn. I know you done been through something, man. You done received something that you weren't supposed to get.
Man, listen. My name is Bennett and I ain't in it.
I ain't gonna lie, man. You know what? I ain't never said this. I don't even know if my parents know this, but I did walk in on it one day when I was young. I walked in the house.
No, Rocky.
Let me stop.
It happened. One of my daughters did it to us.
Really?
Yeah.
One of your daughters?
Yeah, man. She was about 8. She was traumatized.
What time of day do y'all be having sex? Y'all don't do it late at night?
It was in the morning time. It was in the morning time.
To be walking in on y'all in the middle of the day, be having midday sex. Like,
no, but don't say it was quick. Maria, you gotta understand. This was like back in year 10 or 12 when things were still like popping whenever.
Oh, okay.
Once you get past 20, it's once a month.
We be scheduling all over here, so we don't have
Thursday at 8:40.
You gotta be on my schedule.
All right, man. We got some more. Let's take some more calls, man.
Poor kids.
That's child abuse.
8669 Ricky Smiley Morning Show. Good morning.
I was about 10 years old, and I walked into a room and saw my dad getting oral satisfaction from his girlfriend. I can't get it out of my mind. I can't get it out of my head.
When I was like 15, my sister's boyfriend was laying on the couch, and he had on his boxers, and he opened his legs, and one of his testicles fell out. And to this day, all I remember seeing is like a pink ball, and I cannot.
I worked for a general surgeon, and I saw basically like a mushroom growing out of somebody's butt that had to be removed. It's called a polyp, but it basically looks like the mushrooms that grow on the side of trees, and it was coming out of her butt.
Oh my God. You know what? I can't.
That's it. We're done with this topic.
That's it. Yeah.
She won.
She won. She won. Give her the award, child.
Okay.
She gets the trophy.
There it is, man.
You got a gift card.
We got more of the Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up next, man. Let's go. Smiley Morning Show, 15 minutes before the top of the hour. It's about that time by the homie Jeff Johnson with 3 things that you need to know. Good morning, Jeff.
Hey, what's up, y'all? You doing good?
Chilling.
Listen, if I'm beginning to enjoy every day hearing something new that this current president is doing that just doesn't make any sense at all. So yesterday was in the same order of that as, this lawsuit from the state of Texas. And so for those of you who didn't hear it, the state of Texas filed a lawsuit to the Supreme Court about elections that took place in other states.
The big news?
It's insane. Like, literally. Like, I don't even know if y'all understand how insane this is. You have somebody from the state of Texas that is trying to file a suit in the Supreme Court of the United States about votes that were cast in Georgia, Wisconsin, Michigan, and Pennsylvania. Like, there's literally no legal precedent for it. The Supreme Court obviously isn't gonna hear it. But Rock, when you think about the amount of money that is being wasted by this administration every single day to do foolishness like this in the midst of a pandemic, it's even more offensive than it actually sounds.
And Jeff, Special K, 17 other states then joined in on the lawsuit.
Crazy.
And the thing is, there is no lawsuit, right? I mean, they don't have the ability. There's no way that the Supreme Court even would hear it. And so it's going to be the shortest kind of presentation to the Supreme Court ever, because there's no legal precedent for it at all. And that's why, and this in the middle of the fact that we are having higher levels of coronavirus deaths than we've ever had before. And you got the President of the United States at a Hanukkah party last night talking about we're going to win this election. I mean, the absurdity of it, as sometimes entertaining as it is, it's offensive, it's dangerous. And I think a lot of us, even people now that voted for him, just can't wait for him to leave and remove himself from us having to listen to him on a daily basis. But in better news, before I get out of here, y'all, Rashida Jones, is now the first African-American woman to head a major TV news operation, as MSNBC announces that the 39-year-old who was the senior vice president in charge of specials at NBC News is now going to run MSNBC. And so on top of the fact that we see Jonathan Capehart of the Washington Post and my dear friend Tiffany Cross getting their own weekend shows as Joy goes to primetime, man, MSNBC, I think, is making some good moves. But real big up to Rashida Jones. The fact that we now have a sister running a cable news network, I think is fantastic. And obviously, for those of us that are critics of cable news, I don't think we're going to see unbelievable changes there. The fact that we have a sister there, though, I'm incredibly encouraged by, and so I want to celebrate her and want to support her as hopefully this is a transition for MSNBC to yet another place that is even more reflective. And I think, Rock, you know, Special K, you know too, that there's getting ready to be, there's this Black News Network that's being launched as well. So as we look at the content that's coming, my hope is that we're more and more represented as opposed to less. So those are three things I got for you. Y'all can hit me at Jeff's Nation on all social media. Y'all have a good Thursday and weekend. I'll check y'all next week.
Appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you, my man. Appreciate you. Yes, indeed. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up next. Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 11 minutes after the top of the hour. Man, you guys already know the holidays are a time of year when it seems like there's always an opportunity to cheat on your diet and skip a workout. But the season of giving does not have to be the season of gaining. And since we have Empowered Fitness by Maria Moore sitting in for Eva this morning, today we wanted to get some fitness tips to find out and focus and get us some help and advice. So, Maria, talk to us. What you got?
Yeah, man. And, you know, I just want to put this disclaimer out there because whenever you start talking fitness around the holidays, people get a little sensitive, right? Like, whoa.
We got
I'm over here making this holidays. Yes, sweet potato pie. I can't hear you. So these are very practical tips that I think, you know, aren't too extreme. So first of all, we know with the COVID precautions and the recommendations that, you know, we're not having huge gatherings. So since we're not having huge gatherings, listen, eat what you want to, but cook for that one day. That's it. All right. Most of the time we go into making that Christmas dinner and we're already thinking leftovers, just like we do with Thanksgiving. So commit this year to only make enough food for that Christmas dinner. Maybe a little bit of leftovers, but, you know, you don't want to go too deep eating those high-calorie foods from Christmas dinner. Also, you have to plan exercise. Like, you know, sometimes people, you know, I don't have enough time to exercise. And what you need to really understand is you have to change your mindset about exercise because exercise is necessary not only for weight loss, but also for weight maintenance, all right? It reduces health risks associated with type 2 diabetes, heart disease, depression, anxiety. Like if you want to boost your mood and feel better, man, move your body. And I also want to say, listen, stop doing exercises that you hate. Because it's always going to be something that you dread or you just don't look forward to or that's going to seem like a burden. So find something that you enjoy to get your body moving. You could do a dance video game with your kids. You could get some cleaning done around the house. That's movement. I know we're focusing on some big projects around the house during the holidays, but just find a way and have a plan to get moving during the holiday weeks. Also, listen, you need to have that detox tea on deck, okay? Because when you eat fake foods that your body is not designed to easily digest, those foods get stuck, right? And sometimes we get on a scale and we get discouraged because we think, oh my gosh, I gained 5 pounds. You didn't gain 5 pounds. It's just temporary weight. You know, you've heard it called actually water weight. And so look into herbal teas. A really quick thing that you can put together that's going to help with digestion: ginger, hot water, lemon, and raw honey, okay? You put that together and make sure you're sipping on it, preferably, you know, around in the evening and maybe a couple of days after a big meal, and that'll really help. Those herbal teas are really great because they have natural ingredients that eliminate toxins that can increase the risk of weight gain. There's also something called oolong tea, and it has been shown to reduce lipids, that's fats, in the liver. But definitely consider that. So that's what I have for you. Nothing too extreme, but some things to consider as we're going into the holidays.
So, Maria, when I was growing up, castor oil was a good detox. Is that still a good detox?
You know, I believe in old school remedies. It worked back then. Why not now? But, you know, I don't want people to get used to, like, okay, I ate bad, and then you're doing castor oil. You're doing the boo-boo teas. That's what they call them. You know what I'm saying? You're doing all of these things to kind of reset your body over and over again. You know, you don't have to eat salads and be super restrictive during the holidays, but you do need to have a plan to at least, maintain your weight and try to stay healthy.
Right. Maria, you nailed it. You nailed it when you're talking about doing exercises that you really enjoy because you stay motivated to keep going. And also switching it up so you don't get bored. Keeping it fun and active. So you nailed it with that one.
Yeah, and for me, like, music is everything. Like, you put on Stir Fry by the Migos, I'm burning all the calories. You know what I'm saying? Or like one of my favorite old school tracks, like I'm burning all the calories, And so that's something to consider also. Put you a track of your favorite songs. It just motivates you to move. And, just have a plan and you'll be fine.
Maria Moore. Hey, tell them how people can find you and contact you and all that kind of good stuff.
Yes, contact me. Let's stay connected. I do a lot of virtual fitness classes on Zoom, and we always have a great time. So I'm on Instagram at Maria Moore, MariaMore. Make sure you put one O in the Moore. You can also visit my website at mariamore.com. Let's connect.
Pimpin'. Basically what that means is we got more coming up with the front page. News, sports, and more. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Thank you, Maria.
Thank you.
27 minutes after the top of the hour, time for the front page. Maria sitting in for Eva. What's happening?
Good morning, Rock T. Today is the day that the FDA will decide if Pfizer's coronavirus vaccine is approved for emergency use. If approved, about 20 million people in the U.S. could be vaccinated in the coming weeks. Yesterday, the U.S. passed more than 3,000 deaths for the first time since the pandemic started. All 50 states and D.C. have now certified their presidential election results, but in another last-ditch effort to change the electoral count, President Trump has joined a lawsuit filed by the Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton to throw out millions of election votes from Georgia, Wisconsin, Michigan, and Pennsylvania. The Wisconsin Attorney General called their efforts a genuinely embarrassing lawsuit. Congress is finally trying to close a deal on a new coronavirus relief package, but as of now, it will not include another round of stimulus checks. Instead, the relief bill will focus on unemployment benefits and aid for small businesses. The Federal Trade Commission may be looking to force Facebook to sell Instagram and WhatsApp. Yeah, the government and 48 states are suing Facebook, claiming that the company is too powerful. Finally, Amazon is working on a new deal that would provide low-income customers access to its online grocery store. In an effort to lure business from Walmart, Amazon has partnered with the Propel apps, which targets U.S. consumers receiving SNAP benefits. I'm Maria Moore, sitting in for Eva, and that's what's happening in the news. Rock T, what's happening in sports?
It is what it is. Pimpin'. Let's talk about James Harden, man. He must have 6 consecutive negative COVID-19 tests before the NBA will clear him to practice with his Houston Rockets teammates. Harden recently attended rapper Lil Baby's birthday party in Atlanta. He also spent some time in Vegas. So they're saying we got to make sure you all the way clean, big dog. Philadelphia Eagles fans, get ready. Starting quarterback Carson Wentz has been benched. Backup quarterback Jalen Hurts will get the start this Sunday versus the New Orleans Saints. I will be watching that game right there. 40-year-old retired NBA star Paul Gasol may be making a comeback to the NBA to rejoin the LA Lakers and play not only with LeBron but also with his younger brother Mark Gasol. That's going to be a cool deal right there. Last but not least, Evander Holyfield's son, he's speaking out. Evan, he says that he's all for his pops fighting Mike Tyson for a third time for an exhibition fight. And he also says that Evander will whip Mike Tyson for a third time. And he wants to be on the undercard. So if y'all don't know Evan Holyfield, he's 4-0 as a professional boxer. So he's like, if this thing happened, put me on the undercard and let me warm things up. That's what I got for sports today, man. Follow me on social media at Rock T Holla. Let's talk it out. Brad got the hot spot right now. Let's get it.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot. Yeah, that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brett Tat Tat, and this is the Hot Spot, where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into this thing. I decided to take it up on myself as it was a little pause, Rock T. I gotcha. All right, y'all. The drama between former lovers Tory Lane and Megan Thee Stallion just got a bit more in because Tory took to Twitter to give some explicit details on what his sex life was like with the twerk goddess Megan Thee Stallion. So according to Tory Lanez, he said that Megan can't take vitamin D. Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion were shown in an older IG live video quarantining together and taking Patron shots. But I really wish he would stop speaking on this, y'all, until it plays out in court. Because this is kind of making the fans that really love him is kind of push back a little till they see. Let's just stop talking about it. Let us really see what happens. So he went on Twitter, y'all, and he started answering fan questions because one fan had asked Tory, who is currently on bail for allegedly shooting Megan Thee Stallion in the foot, what their sex life was like, and that was his response.
So, but Brad, did you think that she just couldn't take it, like he said?
I mean, I have no idea, but that's nobody's business.
I know it's a lot of dudes out there that would like to see if he lying.
That has nothing to do with what's going on. So, I agree with you, Gary. All right, y'all, moving on. Gary, you probably did talk about this, but I'm going to touch on it again. I might have a few more details. Dr. Dre and his wife, Nicole Young, were married for 24 years, and this year the couple split, and they had one of the messiest divorce battles in all music history. So, Nicole was determined to get what she believes is her rightful share of the couple's billion-dollar empire. Took a major L this week, y'all. She's trying to get half of the empire, which includes the Beats by Dre, several other brand partnerships, and decades worth of music masters. But for much this year, however, their divorce has been dragged out in court, and she seems to be fed up with waiting, y'all. So she attempted to have him sanctioned, accusing him of withholding financial documents, contracts, tax return, in an attempt to drain her money and force things to go his way. But the Superior Court judge said the court further finds the imposition of sanctions at this stage, and given the events here, is deemed unwarranted. She wanted to do a deposition, which she would be sitting in, and she was going to question him about his alleged mistresses, his finances, and more. So, y'all, this is the second major loss for Nicole, because she was denied temporary spousal support for the amount of $2 million a month. So,
but I figured
that woman needs her money, though, y'all. I mean, she got to buy gifts for those kids and her family. He should at least do something, I mean, before the end of the year.
But $300,000, they say, on attorney fees alone already. Yes. $300,000.
Right. I think she deserves something, but $2 million a month, that's a lot.
That's a lot. Yeah.
All right, y'all, last but not least, Dionne Warwick had to drag Wendy Williams a little bit. You know Dionne Warwick is in her bag, honey, and she is going off on people. She wrote, "A friend alerted me that Wendy Williams was spending a lot of not nice time speaking on me. I turned on her show to catch the last few minutes of her speaking about me, and as in the past, she seems not to be able to speak without maliciously making comments. She said, I hope my name will refrain from being spoken or thought of by her, as this conversation was held a few years ago, letting her know there was nor would be any need for her to say the name Dionne Warwick for any reason. I don't believe one has to be mean to get noticed." We're going to wrap up
all Wendy asked Dionne was, did she know the way to damn San Jose? That's all she asked her, honey. Then she's going to tell her to walk on by. But, honey, I don't...
Now walk on by. We're going to wrap up the hot spot on that walk on by. No, we're going to walk on by, y'all, and get to the Pastor Fred. We got Pastor Fred coming up, and we got the praise mix down, y'all. The time now is 26 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, ladies and gentlemen, church in 60 seconds. Y'all give it up for Pastor Fred.
God bless you, Brother Rickey. It seems as if it has been a month of Sundays since I spoke with you. You know, we are going through a very unfamiliar time right now. I'm quarantined here at the pastor study. I came to the pastor study, and unfortunately, Deacon Swizzleton, you know Deacon Swizzleton, yes, put a lock on the door, and he put it on backwards, and I haven't been able to get out. And the members are too afraid to come down to the church and let me out. So I've been locked up. They won't let me out. Locked up. But you know, fortunately here in the pastor study, we have a shower, we have other things. But you know, we have become so spoiled. I remember when the pastor study only had a desk and a chair.
Yeah.
You know, that's why some of us are having a hard time going through this quarantine.
Yeah.
It's because we've become so spoiled. We got so much. We don't remember that we didn't have nothing.
Yeah.
Coming up, we didn't have a thing. We didn't have much. But now, we got so much that we can't stand not having nothing. But I came to encourage somebody. Remember where you came from. Say, appreciate where you are. Say, somebody please come let me out. Let me out.